the start here. Here we go. And round one here at Hangtown. Moto number 2 450s, and they're ready to go. Chapman with a great start. Might get through clean. He has Fresquez on his outside. He is going to definitely make it through. 3 wide behind him. Who's going to make it through? That is going to be Lietzel and Leclerc right behind. So once again, your Moto 1 winner, Leclerc in second right behind Chapman and already making the pass for the lead. Is he going to make it stick, though? Here comes Chapman back up the inside. He is not allowing him to get by yet. It's going to be a little bit of blocking. Oh, and Rush goes down and takes him with him. So right now the lead is going to transfer over to Lietzel. Lietzel having a great first moto as well. Fresquez right behind. Leclerc right behind there, and there's Dubuis. Krawick, Tyson, and Cunningham. So interesting start here. Let's keep an eye up front. Fresquez going to get passed by Leclerc. Leclerc already making aggressive passing to get back out front. We saw how quick he was, Moto 1. Can he just get by everybody and make it happen again? So Leclerc once again. Oh, and Lietzel does make the mistake. So here goes Leclerc up to the front. But Fresquez is still pretty close. Right now, Dubuis and Krawick going at it behind him. Cunningham behind as well. There goes Krawick getting by. Everybody skying the big triple. Sadly, isn't a real jump this year. Very disappointing. But we will see how this weekend goes without it. Carvalho very inside there. Different line than most other riders were taking at that very beginning. So once again, out front, Fresquez with him. We take a look a little bit back here with Cunningham, but we're actually further back. Chapman, after having the mistake earlier, trying to get back up with Burkeen right in front of him. So right now, Burkeen doing everything he can to hold Chapman off. Train of riders all behind. So many fast guys way up front. Leclerc already pulling away, taking a look. Fresquez, so right now... Oh, and Burkeen already going down with Lietzel. Not a good ride for these two. Look at this pack of riders. Keep an eye on this for just a second here. Carvalho with Burkeen, Ritzler, all included. Ritzler holding off Tyson. Actually, I think it's Tyson, but I'm not sure either way. Right now, great racing between these guys. We'll have to check back out. Oh, out front here again in a second. The only interesting thing, too, is that you can see with... Oh, and there goes Carvalho exploding on the uphill. My God. Sadly, throwing it away. That's definitely the last thing you want to do. Ritzler still right behind. People flipping on the uphill rollers as well in the background. Holm, we talked about him earlier. Moto 1 had a decent race. He's back to 9th right now. Got 5th Moto 1. Hopefully he can catch up. He does have a down rider ahead of him. He's going to have to be careful with Tyson blocking. Right behind them is Hillman. So really he's going to have to stay on his game to get by and make this happen. Let's go out front really quick just to be double checked. Leclerc, Chapman, Krawick, and Burkeen. Burkeen on the back of him. And also, you can see right here, that's Fresquez. Fresquez scrubbing up the inside. Going to make the pass happen. Beautiful pass by Fresquez there. So he's going to get to Benoit here in a second. Or Benoit, sorry. My fault. Benoit. I think it's Benoit, right? Correct? I'm bad with names half the time, so that'll... Gonna have to hold for now. So either way, but Fresquez all over him. And Oh, he took it away, but slid out and gave it right back. So Krawick is definitely going to take it back over Fresquez, but also, once again, Burkeen knocking on the door. Maybe we'll see a front flip. Doubt it. Nope, no fronty. Makes you sad. Great racing here. Fresquez still on him, and also knocking on the door. Here's Atom coming up on the inside. Atom's going to make that pass happen. So he's already getting more positions there. Very clean, non-aggressive passing. Keep an eye on your middle guy here, Fresquez. So much stuff happening around. Let's actually go up front. Benoit got to take it up in. I mean, Holm all over the back of Fresquez at this moment. Like I said, Holm taking a 5th, and Moto 1 definitely needs a little bit higher position to keep a nice 5th overall, or even less. We'll see. But a 5-5 would go really well in the first weekend. Fresquez smacking off the wall. Holm rolling. Oh, and Holm gonna easily take the pass. Wow. What an amazing move there by Holm. Got to give him a lot of credit on that, with Fresquez still right behind. We're going to keep an eye on this battle. We will. Oh, and Holm with the mistake. This is exactly why I stuck with it. And also, it's going to allow Burkeen to get up on the inside. Burkeen trying anything he can to get past. Holm going to keep his position, though. So right now, Fresquez with Holm right behind, still with Burkeen. Let's go check our leader really quick. Leclerc still way out front. Chapman, Fresquez. Okay, so still keep an eye on this third place battle. This is exactly where the action is at. Oh, and up the inside he goes. Holm almost getting up to third. Is he going to make the block? He does. He blocks the inside line and makes Fresquez make a mistake. Is that going to allow Burkeen to get by as well? It might. Nope. Burkeen makes his own mistake. So Holm is going to get up to third on that. Amazing riding. Fresquez versus Burkeen right behind. Oh, and Fresquez makes a mistake. Wow. So that's going to allow Pearson and Tyson right here, which I was just talking about, right behind us. So we're going to have a battle here. This will be for 5th, correct? Yes, it will. So as of right now, Tyson versus Pearson. Good battle. Pearson all over the back. Tyson backing off, but right behind him, he has to be careful because Fresquez is now catching back up. So Fresquez with the mistake. Oh, and that will be a lapper down. Actually, no, that's Burkeen. Burkeen was down. Wow. So that'll mix things up even more. By the way, for anybody just joining us, this is Moto 2 of the 450s EU side of the EMF Nationals here at Hangtown. Round 1 for us here on mxsimulator.com. Back out front. Leclerc now already sitting at a 3-second lead. Not huge. Chapman is close. We will have to check back in on this race every once in a while to make sure that everything is good. Adam Holmes still holding on to that 3rd place. Pearson, Tyson versus Fresquez. Oh, Fresquez is going to get around Tyson, so Tyson dropping back. Burkeen and Seabolt here. Seabolt with a great Moto 1. Seabolt going a little nosedivey, but he's good. Once again, great racing. Thank you all again for hanging out with me today as we commentate this. Last second notice by none other than Checkers, and thought I'd do him a favor and commentate. They asked me to, so why not? It's battle, though. Benoit versus Lietzel and Cunningham also, so 3-way go. Let's see what happens here. Benoit, though, making it happen. Oh, and they come together. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Cunningham going full legs off the Lietzel not. Lietzel almost looking at him like Tomac did and giving a thumbs up and throwing a grip at him after that takeout. But either way, just not happening. So right now, Leclerc, your leader. Leclerc leading by 2 seconds. Wow. So Chapman is catching. So I should go on board with Chapman for a second. Go around the track a little bit in first person. Huge mistake by Chapman after it clears the wall. Last thing you want to see, absolutely, as you're chasing down the leader. Went from 2 seconds, within 2 seconds, to 6 seconds. I love watching first-person riding. That's actually how I play myself, so it's always intriguing to watch the pros riding first. So, watching back a little bit further, Seabolt versus Pearson. We had a little bit of battle like this in the first moto. Let's go back to them in a second. Let's go back a little bit further. Tyson. Oh, man, look at this. We got about a three-way battle. Burkeen and Krawick. So, see if Burkeen already making his way around Tyson. See if Krawick can get up into this battle a little bit, though. Right now, Burkeen, the man of this group, making his way through. No problem at all. Oh, Tyson with a swap. Holding on, though. No problem at all for him. Let's go back even further. Let's go see who else is back here. Mabru versus Cunningham. Cunningham has been very fast all day. Oh, a little bit short on the uphill, but still more power out of the corner. Good job for him. Going to pull away a little bit. Does he go down? Nope, he stayed up there. Fresquez, more mistakes for him. He is now back to 12th. Not a good ride for him. Yeah, Julian is all over the back of Hillman as well. Let's go back a little bit further. Like I said, Sabrina Ritzler back here. Had a great ride at St. Jude round 1 last week. Having a decent ride here at Hangtown round 1. Right now she is in 15th. Moto 1, I think she got 11th, I want to say. Sorry, I cannot remember that far back. Not a bad ride for her at all, though. Oakley back here with Agate right behind with Lager. Devin Davis. Devin Davis had a top 10 Moto 1 a little bit further back this race. We'll see if he can catch up a little bit later. Hagney back here. Carvalho. Giving a couple of people love really quick. Fred Heatherly back here. Austin Bear. Good to see him back here. Still trying hard in the pro class. Man, the more and more I see him ride, the better his positions keep getting. You'll never know. In the next couple of years, if he keeps pushing, he could definitely have a nice top 10 constant going. So. And looks like as right now, Crescent and Bear, your last two riders on the actual track riding. So Leclerc is still your leader. Leclerc leading by 4 or 5 seconds now. Chapman had him within 2 seconds, made a big mistake. As right now, Holm is still your third place rider. Seabolt behind him. Looks like Pearson. Still really no big battles in this top 10, which is kind of disappointing. Here you go. Here's a decent one. Here you got Tyson. Oh, Tyson with a sharp corner. Honestly, not a huge fan of that rut, in my own opinion. Not sure about what you guys think coming into that little roller. Actually, let me hear what you guys say in chat about this if you've ridden this track. Do you guys like those 90-degree sudden corner ruts before that roller, or do you guys think that those didn't feel as, in my opinion, a symmetrical corner into that? I don't know. I'm just personally not a fan. So that's all I got to say. Krawick, though, is holding off Burkeen. Burkeen does have the speed this race to catch him. Let's see if he does. Right behind him as well as Tyson, as I just said. So all three of these should be a good battle. But the best battle we have in this top 10. Going back even further, Leclerc still out front. Chapman, they've definitely caught up. 4.4, not a lot, but enough. You can definitely tell. Holm is, yeah, 32 back. So Holm's in his own little world here right now. Oh, Burkeen, Pearson, here we go. Pearson is going to get the pass. Burkeen makes a mistake on the jump. Also, Krawick is right there in front, but here comes Burkeen as well. But Tyson is still right here behind. So this group of 4 riders, and here we go. Pearson pushing towards Krawick. See if he can make this pass happen. Look at him charging. I should go on board with him for a second. Let's watch him hunt. Well, let me check first and second. We did a second ago, so they're still pretty far gapped. 2.6 actually is pretty close. So it looks like Chapman definitely... Oh, Chapman with a little mistake, actually. Got to make it happen, though. Leclerc is doing everything he can to hold on. Actually, you know what? Let's go. Since we're actually doing first person for a second here, let's watch him first person try to catch our leader. Oh, in the slide out uphill, the worst spot you want to go down because of how much you lose at that spot. 450s definitely have a lot more power than I do on the 250, but that was definitely a huge mistake, which is going to cost Chapman possibly the race. We shall see. That will lead him to almost 7 seconds back, so that's a huge drop from within 2. And Holm is now going to get into... third. I know he's still been in third, sorry. Just passing him. It looked like he was actually making a position change, but no, that was just a lapper. A very aggressive lapper. We'll have to go back to the lead here in just a minute. So we're checking back here just a little bit. Hillman still back here. Not a bad ride for him. Here we go. Some riders. Here goes Devin Davis versus Julian. Right ahead of them is Cunningham. Cunningham, honestly, very fast. Oh, on this track. But as I was literally about to say, making a lot of mistakes. So there goes his race even more, sadly. So Devin Davis doing anything he can to get back by Julian, which Devin was up to just outside top 10, if I'm right. And now he's back to like 14th. So, and Devin making the mistake and taking Lapper with him. So it's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So Chapman still second, Holm, Seabolt, Pearson, Kralik looking back through, just seeing if we could find any battles. And at the same time, as we're going through this lineup, it is 50% of the way through, so you can save a lot of money by buying stuff like nutupindustries.com. If you guys want some almonds, some tasty, tasty energy goodness, be sure to check out nutupindustries.com. Yes, the nuts, you want them in your mouth. It's what happens. In my personal opinion, you guys want to check out the Sweet Heat and the Smoky Barbecue. Use Moto 20 at your checkout and you get 20% off. And Krawick is going to get into the back of Tyson that makes a mistake. That's also going to allow Lietzel to get by. Lietzel had an amazing Moto 1. Yet sadly, Moto 2 not as good. And down again. So either way, Leclerc up here. Chapman second still. Let's see what the gap is now. It's 11.6. Yeah. So that battle for the lead, sadly, is pretty much flicker and died. Seabolt going down, though. Pearson far enough back. It should not matter in any way. Yeah, it's not going to even come close to mattering. Benoit back here. Lietzel behind. Lietzel was, like I said, quick. Moto 1. Just not doing as good of a round. Moto 2. He's right behind, though. Look at this. Krauk's doing anything he can to hold off Lietzel. Lietzel, the pass. Wow. Super aggressive. Just pretty much like, hey, I'm here. I know I have the skill to get by you. Like, here I go. That was amazing. Beautiful pass. Super aggressive, yet had nothing to do with the other rider. That was awesome. Good pass by Lietzel there. So as that battle kind of flickers, let's go back a little bit further, give some more people some love in this race. Here we go. So Hillman with Cunningham. Cunningham is definitely a fast rider. Let's see if we can get by both of these. Sabrina Ritzler is going to be the leader of this group. Let's see if Hillman and Cunningham will get by. Sabrina definitely has the skill. She's done, like I said, really well St. Jude round 1. Huge mistake there by Cunningham, but held on. Slipped out of the rut, but somehow got the magic grab on the outside berm. Sabrina doing everything she can to hold on to this group. This is a battle, by the way, for 11th place. Oh, and here goes Cunningham. He's going to go up the inside. Sabrina still has speed. Is going to get the inside again. Is he going to cut in? No, he does not. Stays mid, and he slides out. So that's going to allow Hillman and Linz to get by. So Sabrina's still holding on to this group, but a new crew behind her, and Cunningham's going to drop back 2 spots right in front of Davis. So let's go look back at the front really quick. Leclerc with a 3.5 second gap. So he must have made a huge mistake. There is Chapman. We need to keep an eye on this. We're 20 minutes at a 25 plus 1. I originally thought this was a 30 plus 2 like it normally is, but no, it is a 25 plus 1. So there is only about, let's say, 7 more minutes left in this race. So I'm really curious to see what happens here. Chapman definitely has the speed to make this pass, but is Leclerc going to make any mistakes to allow him to catch up even closer? That is the question right now. Chapman doing the very top little smack. Beautiful line. I love that line. Don't see it too much in the M class, which I'm in. So whenever I watch these pros take lines that I would never have tried or thought of, it's always cool to watch. So it blows me away every single time. That's all I got to say. So right now, Leclerc, though, this is a gap of 2.2. Chapman is railing to catch up to him right now. Look at this. Let's go on board for a second and watch this beast get around the track. Sadly losing time as we watch him drop back to a 3.3 as he barely makes that corner. Oh, so Leclerc right now getting a little bit of fresh air behind or ahead of Chapman. Still home. Amazing ride for him. 3rd place right now. Got 5th Moto 1. Seabolt, fantastic ride here in 4th. Leitzel, Pearson. Let's go back a little bit. We had some good battling back here. We will definitely catch back up with what is going on up front. Devin Davis over the back of Cunningham here. Cunningham did just recently get around him, I'm guessing because of positions earlier, but looks like Devin Davis is not letting him go too easily. And then Sabrina Ritzler, once again, I was just going back to this battle, but looks like she's all alone, is now in 15th, dropped back in that battle. She was 11th for a bit in that battle we had earlier. Cunningham right behind her still, and then Agate. So not really a lot going on. Let's go check back with our leaders here. How far back is Leclerc battle? Back to 2.3, almost in the hay bales. Oh, would have been a really, really horrible thing to see the winner or the leader go out in hay bales. So right now, Chapman doing anything can. We're at lap 12, 24 minutes. So next time around, we'll have 1 lap left to go. So 2 laps left as of right now that we are on. I am curious to see what's going to happen here. Anything literally can and will happen. And oh, and there's Chapman with the mistake. And that is the race. That is it. Literally. Nothing else I can say. Chapman just threw it away, sadly. That sucks. So Leclerc is pretty much your winner of Moto 2. Also won Moto 1. Depending on what happens, if he has 2 legs off, anything literally can happen. But with only 1 lap left after this, I doubt we will see anything happen unless he gets into these lappers right here ahead of him. Nope, he is good. So we'll have to keep an extra eye on him from time to time. But sadly, that will probably be the deciding factor right there. Well, like I said, it is outdoors, it is sim, it is anything can happen. DDoSes are even a possibility. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on these two. Let's go back a little bit further. Chapman, though, still doing what he can to keep up. Chapman now at a 21.5 after that massive legs off. Yep, that'll do her. That'll be the race. So Seabolt probably going to take third. Let's see. Pearson leads over Keen. Oh, Benoit right behind him. Let's see. Here's a little battle. 2 laps after this still? Okay, sorry, my bad. True. Yeah, so that's right, because it'll be 1 lap and then final. My bad. My bad. So sorry about that, guys. Horrible at math day. It's midday. Didn't even expect to stream this, so math is not exactly on my mind at this moment. But we're trying to do what we can. We're having fun with this. So as of right now, like I said, probably the best battle we have up closer to this upper group. Let's go back a little bit further just for the fun of it. Give some more people some love. Cunningham versus Hillman. Cunningham's had a lot of camera time today, but just not making his races too good of a finish this weekend, sadly. So go back even further. Carvalho back here. You're Julian. A lot of times in the back of the pack, they honestly have better battles than we do up front. So double checking, but no, it looks like the entire field and also Jean Michel is going to be your first out. So right now, Leclerc, like I said, we had, 35-second lead. This is not going to happen in any way. Chapman's still going to hold on to your second, probably. Seabolt is going to be your third, more than likely. Home, great ride, though. He had third, but Seabolt definitely took it away. Seabolt is going to have about a, looks like 10-second lead over Lietzel, but Holmes still doing amazing work here. So Seabolt fourth, Holm third. Holm also got fifth, your first moto. So good ride for him. Burkeen up here. Benoit not too far behind Burkeen. See if this will be anything. So far, the only really battle. Yeah, T-Lang, Chapman made a huge mistake, sadly, and it caused a massive gap and then backed off even further from that. So, sadly, that's going to be our probably ending here, which, don't forget, Leclerc won by, what was it, 52 seconds, somewhere around there? 48, 52, somewhere around there, of Moto 1. So now we're, Moto 2 just kind of letting things happen once again. Let's double check with him. 34.2. So yeah, a massive gap over Chapman. Seabolt. Holm is on Seabolt though. Holm made a mistake apparently. Sorry, as we're going through the traffic through the back, Holm had made a mistake and lost third to Chapman. This is going to be the battle to watch as of right now. I guarantee it, because there's no way that Holm wants to let that position get away from him. He did get a fifth Moto 1, which is a fantastic finish, but, you know, having third place and then losing it to somebody, especially Seabolt, no offense to him, great rider, but just, that's got to really get to you. So he's definitely going to be back in the end of this. I love it in my chat right now from a couple of people. Why host the rest of the season for 450s? Just give the #1 play to Alexis. I totally agree. He is dominating right now. I mean, just absolutely. Final lap, by the way, as we were just talking about it earlier. Great ride for him. Chapman, huge mistake. Where is Seabolt? Seabolt's far enough back, it's not going to matter. So that's going to gap it to 42 now. So what does it matter? Guaranteed Leclerc win. Holm back here. Lietzel. Holm is 3 off of Seabolt, though. Like I said, this is the battle we're going to have to keep an eye on. We'll come back to this in just 1 second. Let's look back a little bit further. Nothing else really going on. Nobody close. Yep. So we're going to watch the second place battle. So congrats to Leclerc. 2 races together probably had about, 80 seconds of first place time. You know what I mean? Over anybody else. So that's Leclerc's ride for this weekend. Fantastic ride. I can't even be mad at that. Seabolt guaranteed 3rd or 4th right now. Like I said, Holm is going to do everything he can to keep up. Guaranteed 2nd for Chapman unless he makes like 8 more fall-offs. He should be pretty much guaranteed 2nd here. right now watching this Holm versus Seavolt battle. We are at 4.5, stretched it out about a second, so not as close as it was just a lap ago, but at the same time, I bet everybody's just ready for this to be over. Thumb pump is becoming an issue. Broken thumbs will be at the end of this night. But as of right now, Leclerc launching into the hay bales, just no big deal, like a boss. Just make it happen. He's going to go through and finish this race. Going 1-1 for the weekend, by the way, boys. I know it's not technically the weekend, but you know exactly what I mean. So once again, your winner again, Moto 2, Moto 1, looks as Leclerc taking your win. Congratulations. Good ride. Amazing ride for him. Chapman is going to be second, pretty much guaranteed. Chapman having a great ride. He actually was with Leclerc for a second. He was within 2 seconds and threw it away, and still had a great ride. I mean, I always feel bad, commentating in that way, because saying throwing it away as an amateur that could only run a 2:19 at this track, while Chapman's running a 2:05. Yeah, I'm not one to talk. So either way, good ride for him. Fantastic. Could not. Oh, made a little mistake again. Like I said, I doubt that Seavolt... Is Seavolt going to have a chance to catch up? No, he is not. It's going to be close, though. It's not going to be close enough. If it went legs off again, it would have been right over. Like, yeah, you can now see him. Could have been so much closer. Crazy. So, Chapman is going to take your second. Good job for Chapman. Third is going to be Seavolt. Holm had third for the longest and made a mistake. Bummer for Holm. But good ride, though, seriously, either way. And fifth, final on the lead lap. Lietzel throwing the fronty! Oh! I was hoping he would have nose bonked and then flipped again, but, being Twitch and streaming, and, yeah, it just doesn't work out that way. So, he's still guaranteed fifth no matter what. He might as well throw it. Good on him. Good on him. So Lietzel having a great ride. He's got to be happy with that fifth, though, honestly. He seems like it. It's the fifth is a great placement. Anything top 10 is amazing. Top 5 is even better. Hopefully he at least finishes so we could get timing. Please, Lietzel, at least finish if you can hear me. I doubt he can. But again, another day of great riding. Thank you for everybody hanging out here. Round 1 of the EU Pro class here on MX Simulator. If you guys enjoyed the stream and wish that I do the rest of the series, guys, please put a 1 in chat. That's all I got to say. Let me know if you guys actually enjoyed this. If you guys want to see this every week from here on out, I might do this. You guys, we polled like 38 viewers at one point. It was a good time. It was a good night. Or good day. Sorry, I'm so used to saying night. But either way, I've had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. Kind of miss commentating. I will be doing a round or two for SYS as well. I'm not saying what round it is, but I'll be helping out and commentating one of the rounds. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. And there it goes. No, Lietzel, come on, just finish. And there you go. So the cuts are in. Let's double check really quick. And again, Leclerc, Chapman. Wait, whoa. Hold on. So Seavolt getting second overall. Chapman getting third on cuts. Holmes going to get fourth. Lietzel's going to get fifth. Krawick going to get sixth. Burkeen seventh. Eighth's going to be Pearson. Ninth is actually going to go to Linz. And 10th is going to go to Mabru. So, wow. Interesting. Very, very interesting way of doing it. Did not expect that cut at all. Did not expect Seavolt to get that position. So again, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I think that's it, right? Guys, just being sure. That's it. That's all racing. Just usually it's 250s, 450s, and we're done for the night. So as of as of now, let's just say that I'll see you guys again in about 2.5 hours. We'll be doing St. Jude round 2 tonight. I'll be commentating the entire event here on Moto Go on Twitch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary because we're doing the same again. Old man winners waving me away with the checkered flag, making sure that I know it's time to go home. Again, let's pack it up in the RV, guys. Privateer life. See you guys again tonight at 9 p.m. Bye, guys.